Brenda. As you guys know, we just went through our Team Extreme website, and hopefully you guys are using it. I find myself, I just literally keep it open on my computer all day long, and I'm in and out of here all day long as I think of things that I need to send and do. And I hope that you guys are getting to that point too, because I think it just saves a lot of time. So we went through kind of everything that is on our Team Extreme website. And what we're going to do now for the next several weeks is we're going to jump into the skills section of our website. We put this on like a year or two ago, and this is based on Eric Worre's 8 skills to be a professional network marketer. And so what we're doing now is, as we go into each one of these sections, we're going to kind of dig in, add some of the things that have been that have changed in our Juice Plus world, and we're going to just continue to build these sections out to hopefully be a great place for your new partners to jump in and really dive in and learn and grow and get immersed into our Juice Plus culture. So we're starting today, and we actually, Brenda and I talked about this. We may kind of camp out more than 1 week in this product section, and we're going to walk through what all's here. But before we kind of go through that, what I want to walk us through is, why should you build your product knowledge? You know, why invest the time? And I've seen those partners who really kind of roll up their sleeves and dig in and really learn about the product. Those are the ones who do very well in this business. And why is that? Is information attracts people. We were on a call earlier, a leadership call earlier, and even on social media, people want to take away something from social media, or when you're having a conversation. I was watching Seinfeld last night. I know I shouldn't, I've seen all those shows, but I was laughing as Jerry, if those of you who are Seinfeld fans, Jerry was talking about this girl he was dating and how she just mindlessly talked about nothing, and he was breaking up with her because he couldn't take it anymore. You know what? We want to make our words count, make them worth it. People are inundated with all kinds of things coming at them. So wouldn't it be great if you think about people who always have nuggets of information to share? I know people come to mind when I say that. People come to my mind. So I want to be one of those kind of people that when people talk to me, they're walking away with, "Oh, I didn't know that. I'm glad she shared that with me." That's who I want to be, is someone who encourages and shares information. So why should we build our product knowledge? Number one is, when we're sharing knowledge, what we're doing is communicating an authentic message. And it's not a bunch of fluff. It's not about, promoting ourselves. It's about promoting information about an amazing product that we represent, an amazing business that we have the privilege to be a part of. So it creates an authentic message when we truly have something of value to share. And Brenda and I were kind of processing this last night, is if we don't have a good grasp on the knowledge of our product, what are we sharing with people? It makes it hard to talk to people because we have nothing to share. So I'm going to encourage you guys to roll up your sleeves and let's do a little homework in this area this week. Number two, it boosts enthusiasm. The more I learn about the Perform, the more excited I get. One of the things that caught my eye was, if I do Perform once a day, I get 100% of my vitamin D by consuming our new product, Perform. I'm still waiting for it to get here. I don't know what's up with FedEx. But, just knowing that, and knowing that vitamin D is critical when it comes to protecting our bodies from COVID. So that little tidbit, when I go to share about Perform, that is something that's really important to me, that struck me. So we're gonna get some input from you guys. So I'm gonna ask that you guys dig in and roll up your sleeves too, and start gleaning some of this information of what's important to you about our products. The third thing is it grows our confidence. You know, the more I learn about something, the easier it is going to be for me to communicate that to people. And when you have confidence, people will follow you, people will listen, people want to know, because you know, people can't follow people who are not confident. They're just not going to do it. So that's going to build your influence and attraction in this business as your confidence grows. The fourth thing, it eliminates their objections. So sometimes people will throw it out an objection and say, well, XYZ. And if I know about our product, and here's an example, I was thinking about the call tonight. One of the questions that we have in our Q&A is, what do you say when somebody says, well, I'm taking a whole food vitamin? Instantly, so that's a pushback, that's an objection. But what I know to be true is if something is a supplement, it could be a whole food supplement. Juice Plus is whole food, period. It's everything. Whereas a whole food supplement would go in and extract a particular ingredient or nutrient. And here's an example that I took a few minutes, took me 2 minutes to find this out. I thought, okay, if they go into a lemon to extract vitamin C, and it's a whole food vitamin, and they're building their whole food vitamin and they're going into a lemon to pull out vitamin C, what's happening? If they go in and pull it out, my guess is they're not pulling it out of the peel itself. A lemon has 129 grams of vitamin C. But guess how many of those grams are in the peel and not the actual lemon? It's in the peel. 100 of the 129 grams. So what does that tell you? Our Juice Plus includes the peel of the lemon in our vineyard blend. So we're not missing out on that one little change. We're getting it all. And so the more we know about our products, the easier it's going to be to have a great conversation, lean into those objections, and really help people understand why Juice Plus is superior, why Juice Plus is unique. And to a talking point to this evening, why Juice Plus, what is the plus about Juice Plus? It's that we include everything, the peel, the seed, the pulp, everything. And that makes a difference, not to mention the synergistic action of having all those ingredients working together. And then fifthly, it builds our own belief. The more we learn, the stronger our belief's going to become. And all of this works together. So the stronger my belief, the more my confidence grows. The stronger my belief, the more my enthusiasm grows. The stronger my belief, the more authentic my message is going to be. All of this plays in beautifully together. And so we want to get great when it comes to knowing our product inside and out. Okay. So we're going to come back and kind of touch on these later, but right now we're going to dive into what's in. Let me go back. So if you go into the dashboard, we're coming down here to the skills. Once we get into the skills section, we're all about talking about this product knowledge. Skill number 1, we got to know what our product is. Here's some homework. Okay, so get your pencils and papers out. What I did was pull in some of our key videos. These are our key videos. We've got the brand new Bridging the Gap video, phenomenal. You hear from 8 different doctors speaking to why they recommend Juice Plus. So if you haven't seen that, right there's where it is. We've got a brand new Healthy Starts for Families video. Here, this is an older video here. I'm hoping they'll come out with one specific to the berry blend to help those people who maybe are only on the duo. We know the more products they get on, the bigger their results. So we always want to be inching people to finally be on at least the quad, if not everything that goes into the Shred 10. Here's one of our Omega videos. And these are like, with the exception of Bridging the Gap, these are 2-minute videos. You're washing dishes. I want to challenge everyone to listen to every one of these videos. Even if you've heard them before, let's all listen to them, because here's your homework. Let's come back next week. I want to hear a nugget that you pulled out from several of these videos that spoke to you, that you're going to turn around and share it with somebody else. I can't wait to dig in and do that myself. What is that doing? It's giving me talking points. It's giving me enthusiasm to share with someone. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to hear the Omega Blend, because in the Omega Blend, it talks about the sea buckthorn oil. Did you know that that really is in connection with really helping protect us against viruses? You know, it's just little tidbits like that that you pick up from these videos. And Karen Farrell, you're one of the best. I mean, anytime I talk about, oh, she'll say, I listened to that, and here's XYZ, what I learned. And so looks like that Perform. I don't think I've linked that video, but I'll get in there and add that. So the challenge is, I want y'all to go listen to all these videos sometime throughout this week when you're just running around, walking, doing your exercise, whatever, and pull one tidbit from each video. And then we're going to pop around and let's see who did their homework this time next week. The next thing I want to, and let me just kind of show you. So let's go to Bridging the Gap. You click on there. Don't fail me now, Bridging the Gap. Okay, so there.
More.
So it's just a click of the button and you're where you need to be. All right, we're going to go back and we're going to scroll down to a lot of great content is in our research videos. If you've not taken the time to go through them, let's do that. So you click here, one more click, because we're going into the Freedom Revolution site. So I click again. And here again, here's our top videos. And then if you scroll down, here's all of our research videos. You know, here's a phenomenal video here that Brenda mentioned to me last night as we're talking. He talks about the power of Juice Plus is able to create, not only does Juice Plus have polyphenols in it, which helps with our skin and aging and many other things, but Juice Plus is so powerful that it interacts with our gut and creates polyphenols that aren't even in Juice Plus, but the two together, our body creates even more. What a fascinating little tidbit you could share with your customers. So here are our research videos. They're all very short, 3 minutes, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Y'all, these are so easy to just be flooding our body as we're doing things throughout our day. So please, please, please jump on those as well. Learn from those. Okay. What else do we have? Our fact sheets. These are beautiful to send out to people. Here's our trio fact sheet. Just getting in here. What if you went in here, dove in here and learned? You know, can you quickly say Juice Plus is 30 raw fruits and vegetables picked at the peak of ripeness? You know, and we've got 40 peer-reviewed published studies on this trio blend. You know, the typical pharmaceutical, it gets put out to market with maybe 2 studies, and yet we have over 40 studies. Just 2 or 3 things that jump out to you, grab hold of them and internalize them, and then start practicing them. So here's some great, great tidbits that you can just grab hold of. You know, what if you rattled off? It supports our cardiovascular wellness, our immune system, healthy lung function, healthy skin and gums, you know, just a few key things that will really have an impact. And so here we've got, well, it looks like I need to call my computer guy. Okay, here's some little tidbits on our chewables. So another great place to really go and grab information and internalize it, and reading it, knowing that I'm going to walk away with a tidbit from here, a tidbit from there. Okay, so now I've just shown you the videos, the research videos, and now the fact sheet. So 3 places to gather a ton of product information. We can talk on here, but really where it happens is you going back and doing some homework. It doesn't require a whole lot of time. Maybe you say, I'll take 5 minutes a night before I go to bed and watch a video or two. Designate some time, or when I walk, I'm going to do this. That's when I listen to a lot of stuff. Designate some time that you're going to invest in yourself by really building your product knowledge. Okay, here's what we're going to kind of camp out for just a couple of minutes. Is not only do we want to know, have that product knowledge and build it. Here's some, I listened to about 2 years ago. Amy Porterfield is a social media marketer, and she walked through the process of how to really deliver the information well when you're talking to people. And so what I did was kind of take her structure and applied it to Juice Plus. Many of you have seen this before. Some of you who are newer may not have, but here's what she kind of shared with us is if we want to really have a powerful punch when delivering information. Number one is she said, we want to solidify our tagline so that you can rattle it off. Juice Plus is 30 raw fruits and vegetables and berries, picked at the peak of ripeness. Then it's juiced at a low temperature as not to harm any of the nutrients. And then they remove the salt, the water, and the sugar, leaving only the micronutrients. These plant powders are then put in capsule or gummy form. So what I've just done in that tagline is just in a pretty quick clip, giving you an overview of what Juice Plus truly is. So what we want to do is these are the things we want to memorize. So what is Juice Plus? Juice Plus is food. It's the entire food. It includes the skin, the pulp, the seeds, not like a whole food vitamin, which is isolated and segmented and pulled apart. It's that synergistic action. Juice Plus is bioavailable because it's juiced. It makes it so simple for your body to absorb, and it's 100% absorbable. What we know is when something is in a supplement or a vitamin form, at best you probably get 10 to 15% absorption. That's huge. I'd rather have 100% absorption of a little bit of thousands than 10% of one or two nutrients that have been mega dosed. That's what sets Juice Plus apart. And Juice Plus is NSF certified, highest certification you can get out there. This is what Olympians and professional athletes have to have in order to be able to take anything. Tell what it isn't. Juice Plus is not a synthetic isolated vitamin or mineral supplement. It has a nutritional label. That's what sets Juice apart. I don't see that anywhere else. We are 100% nutrition. Tell why it's unique. It's the most researched product in the world. And we give away free product to kids between the ages of 4 all the way through college. You show me another product that believes that much in their product that they do that. That is huge. Identify a few core themes. So as you're talking to someone, you want to drop these themes weave them throughout your conversation. It carries a nutritional label, not a supplement label. That's huge. It bridges the gap between what we should be eating and what we actually eat. These are some core themes you want to just get them in here so that as you're talking, it just starts flowing out. It provides a simple solution to a very complex problem. We're not vitamin deficient, we are whole food deficient. And it provides a simple solution, just like that. It allows us to eat the rainbow and get a deeper, darker. The darker the color, the more nutrition you're gonna get. And think about what you had to eat yesterday. Did you eat anything purple? Probably not. How many things did you eat that was green? Take their mind there when you say eat the rainbow. I say this often, but I remember a guy saying, I eat healthy. I'm like, how do you get the rainbow in and get all those colors in? He goes, well, I ate a peach yesterday. You know, what you're doing is bringing people have these thoughts that they eat healthy. Maybe they're not a bad eater, but are they truly a rainbow eater? Are they truly a whole food eater? Chances are the answer is no. They may not be a junk food eater, but they're not getting. And people know that in their heart. I think if we say these little one-liners, it's not attacking them, but we're weaving them into the conversation. And then the next to last thing she talked about is future pace. What you want to do is take people there. And I love Dr. Du Bois's statement here. He said, there's nothing else available with or without a prescription that's been shown to do all Juice Plus can do in the human body. You know, you think about it. So sometimes I'll say, so what do you think would happen if you ate 30 raw fruits and vegetables every single day for a month, for 2 months, for a year? You know, our DNA totally changes over in a year. Imagine that. So what you're doing is future pacing. Imagine if you don't do it. What's that going to look like? And then lastly, get on the phone and let's talk to our customers. That's where we're going to hear the testimonies. That's where we're going to hear what's happening with them. And then that's when we can come back and say, wow, okay, so you're struggling with this. You know, I have a customer of mine. I have a friend of mine who dealt with this, and we can say the name and say how Juice Plus has impacted them. I'm telling you what, those testimonies are powerful, and that's how to round out a conversation and leave them wanting more and hearing more. So we'll put this out. I'll put this out on Voxer and on Team Extreme Facebook, so you can grab it. That's a quick way to really internalize a lot of powerful information, and you can learn it pretty quickly. If, let's just say, over the next month, you read it once or twice a day, to really help you build that product knowledge. And then the last thing is, it's an hour. I'm going to encourage you guys to listen to how to talk about Juice Plus like a pro. I talk about the product and Brenda talks about the research. And I think it's going to give you a lot of great content, a lot of great information, especially if you want to fast forward through my part, because kind of what I just shared, and listen to Brenda as she breaks down the research and the information that our research studies. You know, that would be a 30-minute. If you just scroll about halfway through that and listen to her research, that's going to be powerful. So this is a powerful punch of quickly grasping the knowledge of our product. And I'm going to challenge you guys, not only as those of us who are on this call, to really take our knowledge to the next level when it comes to our product. Let's really help our teams do the same. And they're going to get the results by really having this information in front of them. Okay, so I am going to stop sharing, and let's just get into some conversation here. Okay, why can I not see my little, stop share, there we go. Okay, so questions, comments, thoughts. I know that was a lot of information. I'm gonna stop my recording.